Welcome back to the stream. It is once again Fallout Saturday. Almost said Fallout Friday. It's Fallout Saturday. Today, perhaps, depending on how you guys run it, could be your last day in the Parallax.
Or could it be our last day?
Or it could be your last day. That is true. When last we left it, you guys were in. Is that something went wrong? Okay. Yeah, I'll worry about that later. You were in Carbon. You just finished defeating a few hostiles there. Entered into the bar, and when you came back out, you found that the Parallax and your world had both merged in some way. You're now standing in the middle of both Parallax and normal Carbon. Buildings are half of each reality. And there is fighting in the streets. The civilians that you've known, you've grown up with, or been around for a very long time in Jack's case, are fighting against the horrors of the Parallax, or running for their lives in some cases. You see out there at his vendor stall full of weapons and ammo, he's just grabbing one weapon after another as soon as he empties a magazine. Old Jammer is firing whatever weapons he can get his hands on at these creatures and holding his ground. They're not really coming after him. However, he's not making much headway in actually defeating them either, since he doesn't know anything about them. They just suddenly appeared from his perspective. And so we'll go ahead and go into combat rounds here. I'll give you guys some time, a little bit extra time on your turns here and a little bit extra movement, since this is not your typical combat encounter. You're going to be trying to assess things a bit more, maybe get some information from the locals here. But we'll get started here with Slash. So, and just for stream's knowledge, Katz is not with us today, so I will be controlling his character in a AI-ish manner. Some of those things are still happening, but Slash, what would you like to do? Slash, are you muted?
Yes, sir, I was. Sorry.
Right.
All right, so I got movement on the tracker there.
All right.
And let's see. And that's the nasty. Oh, no. That's what I'm going to do. I am going to... Maybe. Once you click on the token and hit. Why is it not targeting? Got my character. Was it right click? No.
Left click. Are you trying to target?
Yeah.
Yeah. Control left click. It looked like you had him targeted. Now you just untargeted. There you
go. For some reason it wasn't showing up. It's all right. So it's showing up now. Nope.
Okay.
Did it go away?
Well, if you unclick your token, it might go away. It may appear to go away, but it is actually still targeted.
That's what it was. For some reason, I had my token untargeted. Clicked or whatever. All right. Yeah. So I'm going to run over here to Jammer. While I'm running, I'm like screaming. Hold on. 556, 556, 556.
Okay.
And I'm going to grab my assault rifle and I've got that big ugly green eyeball targeted, and I'm gonna take a shot. I don't have any AP.
Yeah, no action points at this point.
Okay.
For you guys, you're gonna have to start earning those up with a fresh session here.
Okay.
As you're running
Does that
over,
mean-
go ahead.
but does that mean our luck reset?
Yes, reset your luck as well.
Okay, cool. All right, good.
Yep.
But wounds and rad stay.
Those stay. The only thing resetting is like the kind of out of character things.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
It's the best way I know how to describe it is out of character items. All right. So as you're running over and you're shouting 556, you see Jammer just kind of turn his head in towards his tent, and he shouts something. And as you get closer, out from the tent flies a box of 556 rounds right at your face. So I'm going to need you to take a athletics check.
All right. So I'm going to put these dice down. Let's start the roll. Okay, athletics.
Yep. Athletics.
Oh, I'm going to put athletics goes off. Hopefully agility.
Oh.
Crap.
No.
And you get
Oh, that's a. No, what does it go off of?
strength.
Strength. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. So I'm going to spend that luck point.
Well, hold on. I honestly,
okay.
I wouldn't spend a luck point.
Okay.
Not on this. This is mostly for story flair.
Okay. All right.
I'm not going to do anything to you on this. Yes, you got a complication, but the complication is you don't catch the ammo. It hits you kind of in the face, not hard, doesn't do any damage.
Right.
You're like, I might have a small cut underneath my eye later, but nothing serious. The box lands on the ground. It's taped up, so it doesn't bust apart, which is fortunate for you. But it did loosen the tape enough to where you can just kind of kick at it, and the inside slides out, and you have the rounds there now available for you to start. You will have to take you probably have enough right now to fire, but your next turn you'll want to take a full action to load up a couple of mags. So you got your target ready. Go and do your attack roll as you planned.
Right.
All right, that is a hit. Defense was 1. That's 2 successes. So you guys have just earned yourself an action point. And roll damage, please.
Make sure that. Hold on.
What am I hanging on to?
In addition.
In addition.
All right. So I get another. I get another AP.
Hold up. What was the in addition?
So in addition, you may re-roll a D10, a D20 whenever you making a test for your attack.
From what perk?
Center mass.
Center mass. All right. Sweet.
Fire rate of 2. Okay, that's what I thought. So, okay, that being the case, use 1 for damage.
Damage.
Mm-hmm. And then at 2 rounds damage. And get some. All right.
All right. Total of 4 damage gets through. All right. So where do you want to burst at? That's only 1 in range. Yeah. So another 3 times 4 that gets through. So another 12 damage to radiated eye brings him up to that. All right. Okay. So I gotta put a hold on everything because you said it again, and I keep forgetting it. We are going to go in, and into my system here, and I'm going to create a new command. We're going to make it a Twitch point purchase. Got the only ones who got the blue. Let's remove blue. We're going to get rid of blue. Actually, we'll still let it be blue, but change the color to blue. We're going to call it In Addition To. Is it TOO or just TO?
In addition. It just says in addition.
Just in addition. Okay.
In addition, comma, you may.
All right. We're going to take that. We're going to make that a text-to-speech action for the Twitch channel. So let me see if I can hear it. Yes. Okay. So if you guys want to jump over on the Twitch channel, let me know when you're there, and I'll make it go out again for you, so you can hear it.
Yeah.
But while you guys are, maybe if you're wanting to do that, pulling that up, Jack, or actually Slash, did you have anything else you wanted to do?
So I used my minor action to move all the way over here. So I think, and my movement and my action, and I only have 1 AP, so I'm good.
Okay, Jack, your turn.
Actually, I guess you can do that. Do it over here.
Suppose we could have some sound here, huh?
Yeah, I was wondering if you had the
Well,
Mando up.
move over there and well, if he can ask if he can spare some, if he has any 45 on hand.
45. Are you going to be yelling 45 on the way over, just like Slash was yelling 556?
And not yelling like that, but just like I'm a little low on that, and as I'm getting ready to fire with the other weapon, I'm like, if you've got any, I could use some.
All right. So as you're on your way over, and he hears you saying that, there we go. Is that working now? A box of 45 comes flying out of the tent towards you. You, having seen Slash request it earlier and knew approximately where it was going to come from, you're able to actually get an advantage on trying to catch it. So I need an athletics check from you. Make 2 rolls, take the better roll.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll take the first one. You catch the 45 ammo in hand and set it down in front of you as you prepare to fire, planning to load up a couple mags on your next turn, I'm assuming.
Uh-huh.
All right. And then you got your target lined up. Give me the attack roll.
Okay.
That is a miss with a complication. Would you like to luck it?
Yes, please.
Hey,
7 with the target number 9. That is a hit.
right on.
Okay.
Damage.
Something.
All right. 3 more damage to the radiated eye. Jack and Slash take a there it is. Take a sanity check. Survival sanity.
Survival. So Is it just straight up survival?
Yeah.
How it's set? Endurance? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Jack, take 2 levels of insanity. / you are in the clear. All right. During all this, Sam will have also... Oop, which button was it? There we go. Run up. And even though Sam is in the first in order, I'm going to move Sam after you guys since I'm controlling the character now.
Yeah, that's fair.
And what have we got for combat? Hunting rifle with 27 rounds. That's good enough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I don't think he has a fire rate.
Yeah, it's basic rounds. And since I'm controlling it, I'm turning off his bleed. I don't want to deal with that. Wait, what does Rifleman do? I will try to utilize his perks. To or lower. Okay. Alright, I think that's already been added in there. We modified it for that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're
Okay.
good.
That is a miss. No complications, so we'll let that go as is. All right, I'm going to cancel that move on Fizzgig because that creature actually moves before Fizzgig. Or is that stuff? Either way, I'm canceling the move because that creature moves first.
Okay, that's cool. Thank you.
All right, it is attacking. I don't have a character token or anything for what it's attacking, but it's attacking a civilian. Whoops, that was damage.
I was like, damn, did he hit already? Ooh.
That is a hit, and this civilian is barely affected. He's a beefy guy. He's the fish merchant.
Doesn't take any damage, but he takes a...
Yeah, that's fish on there. He takes 1 damage. Well, that's an effect. Well, an effect is 1 damage. And it can activate radioactive. It doesn't matter. He takes a little bit of damage. You got civilians getting hurt. That's the point. Civilians are getting hurt. All right, now it's Stuffy's turn.
Oh, let me target. Almost did.
Target. Stay on target.
Right. Combat. Come on, Stuffy. Yeah.
That is a hit. That's a critical. You guys get an action point for that.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, so critical injury, at least 6 damage total. Partial resisted. That's number 9. Okay, yep, still standing. Stuffy is, he's trying to eat this thing. He's got half of his leg in his mouth. But at least he's keeping him away from him. Stuffy somehow he's got the wherewithal to like not just go for the, oh, I'm consuming you, even though that would be very yummy to his tummy. But he is actively trying to just his priority is to keep it from attacking the civilian more. These are smart little things. All right, Fizzgig.
Right. Well,
Yeah, you might be able to finish them off.
And try to attack.
Oh, I saw the
And
7. I saw the 7 there for a second. I was like, oh.
that could have been, yeah. Well, definitely a distraction.
Well, do remember that you guys can use your luck points for your pets, if you wish. All right. Anything else?
Not that I can think of.
All right. That brings us to round 9. I did skip over the demon claws initially, so they're actually at the top of the round. So they didn't move in the first round here. I guess it's round 2, but we're continuing the round from the last session. Demon claw 1. He's going to come over to there, using his claws.
Later, dude.
5 damage. My base NPCs have 10 hit points, so this guy is now at half.
Right.
And I am only loosely keeping up with that right now. It's mostly just
You should probably just put him on like 2 hits or something.
yeah.
Or, if you get one big one, then you're like, well, okay.
This Mr. Handy has lost one of his arms.
Yeah,
With
7
that
damage.
hit.
I can see that one. Yeah.
Number 4. It's going straight up there. Oh yeah, that's definitely some hitting. Oh, this guy, he's agile. He's sitting there ducking and dodging. You think he must have been a boxer at some point. The radiated eye. Jack, you're closest. I'm sorry.
Yep. No problem.
All the firepower's coming from over here. So yeah.
That is a hit.
Okay.
And
Daggum, son.
No, yes, that is a crit.
yep, critical injury to the left arm. 6 damage in total after you reduced some of it. So that's good for you. You mitigated 4 damage there. Yeah, all right. That's Radiated Eye's turn. Slash, your turn.
Okay. Oh, take one of those AP away. I was at my range. Forgot my range of the difficulty.
Okay.
One higher.
Clear it. Do that.
Oops, I got 50. So let's do this. Hear that? That. And then click on them. Alright. Now I should be able to. There we go. But I'm going to move to there. Should give me a better.
You've picked up the box, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'll use my miner to pick up the box.
Okay. It is 100 rounds of 5.56.
Okay, all right. All right. Now I'm going to shoot at the eye. I'm going to leave that AP for you, Jack, just in case I don't get any AP. Since your target number's a little lower. Alrighty.
As a hit, 2 successes on a 1 defense, gaining an action point.
Alright, so I'm going to use the one.
Were you doing center mass?
No, I'm not doing.
No, okay.
I didn't have. Yeah. I'm going to use 1 AP for damage, leaving you 1 AP for your attack. Alright. And then 2 for fire rate.
And the radiated eye melts into a pile of glowing green ooze.
Yay! Get that sucker off the field.
Immediately upon the radiated eye's death, you notice that all the other creatures in this area, aside from your pets, of course, seem to lose some of their intelligence. Jack, your turn.
Alright. Well. Not moving, so. Could I sacrifice the movement to load, or does that still require a major action?
Let me double check here. Not action points, actions. So the minor action could be used to reload, load up your magazines.
Okay.
And since it's coming from Jammer, it's already in like quick load, quick strips and everything. You just got to have the magazines ready. So, also 100 rounds, 100 round box handed to you. Or thrown at you. Slash, you'll still need to do a... since you had to pick yours up, you will need to do another minor action later to, quote-unquote, load them into magazines so that they're ready to be used at will.
Alright, sounds great. I get enough for one more volley before I have to really start doing that anyhow. So.
Yep.
But then after that, I'm like... I'm out.
Too much burst.
Okay, so swap from hunting rifle to combat rifle. Since... And... Try to target the Demon Claw's chest.
So, I guess do the cinema.
Excuse me.
Ooh, okay, cool.
Shooting. All right. Defensive one,
So
but with the aim is there. Okay, aim is technically there. It's just not showing it in the total, but it's a hit anyway. You got just enough successes to hit with the aim. So damage. I will adjust that because you did go for the weak spot. I still wish you would do that for us somehow. I get it doesn't really know that we're doing that though, I guess. So Sting Claw 1 should be at that. All right, that's been adjusted. You dealt 5 damage to him and not just the 2. All right, anything else?
Not at the moment.
All right.
Question: what's Vicious do? I forgot.
Vicious is getting past resistance.
Oh, okay.
The attack inflicts +1 damage for each effect rolled.
Oh, yeah. So I mean, it's in effect, it's the same thing as getting past resistance, if there's any resistance there.
That's fine. Either way.
Yeah, but yes, you're right. It is technically just adding extra damage on top of it. In the case where the hostile has resistance, it's it's even more useful then. Am I thinking of Edge of the Empire when I'm thinking about getting past resistance with Vicious?
I do believe so, yes.
Because it's Pierce takes away resistance.
Yeah, it's Pierce
Vicious
here.
just Pierce takes away from resistance. Vicious just adds extra damage.
Yeah. You are correct. Oh my goodness. Have an action point, fellas.
All right, thanks.
Oh, he's bleeding. And he died from bleeding to death.
Who did?
The blood beast.
Oh, oh yeah. I guess.
Fizzgig and Stuffy are just over there chewing on it. It's bleeding to death, and also it just kind of dies, and they both look at it. It's like, it's not in our tummy, and it's dead. Dead meat's no good. And they both turn around, and they start scoping for new targets. It's like, it's 2 seconds dead, it's no good. Stuffy's turn.
Okay. Let's see. Um. That's 3. I don't know what happened.
I accepted the first movement before you had the second
Okay.
part drawn.
Okay.
I need
Alright,
to
so-
slow my roll and click and accept.
Gotcha.
Oh, wait a minute, what's he doing going down there next to that guy?
He sees the other guys coming from over there, so he's like, he's gonna go and see if there's anybody coming from over here.
I got you.
And clog the hole. So basically, as I was running away, I was like, "Go protect the civilians." And he looks up and he's like, "Civilians?" Kind of, eh? I'm like, "The other people." So that's what he's going to try to do.
All right.
That's his mission, is to protect the other people.
His gig.
That's somehow. Normal move. And the minor. Alright. Let's see if this is a successful attack. No. But still.
Might attack the combatant instead of a somewhat non-combatant.
Oh, I didn't have Sam go. Sam will. That's within firing range. Center mass, so the difficulty is going to be up by 1. See if that. We're not center, but aiming for the center mass to deal all damage.
There you go.
Success of 4, needed 2, so you guys get 2 more action points. Dealing damage. Should be a total of 6. It took 2. I need to add 4. All right. That is Sam, and now we're back to the Demon Claw 1. Having not really noticed Fizzgig there, he's going to continue to try and eat at this civilian. With a hit. Yeah, that civilian has been gobbled up. Too bad I didn't create actual characters for them. Otherwise, there'd be bloodstains.
No, Bruno!
Alright. He's going to try and slam the robot.
Mm-hmm.
Dealing 4 damage. The robot's not quite gone, but he's lost another arm now. No.
He's stunned.
He's lost an arm and he's lost an eye socket.
An eye socket. Yeah, that's how he got stunned. Trying to
Alright, this guy
recalculate.
is getting hit again. However, he only took 1 damage last time. Ooh, he felt that one. He got hit right in the chest. He's got like, if he gets hit again, he's goner. Slash, your turn.
All right. So let's see. I have 2 characters. Can't remember to do that. Center max. All right, cool. So I'm aiming for that blood claw or whatever. Oh, I'm gonna use an AP. Hold on, so let me-
Yeah, you got quite a few.
Alright, AP. Well, I don't know if it still did the same. Okay. In addition to, I'm gonna re-roll that 20. I got a 4. All right. So I
All
got
right.
5 successes. And I
5
needed
successes. Needed 2, so you get 3 action points
Oh.
back.
Oh, wait a second. It doesn't increase the difficulty when I use Center Mass because I have the ability Center Mass.
All right, so you're going to get 1 more action point.
That being the case.
Do it.
And 2 for fire rate. Let's see some dice.
Oh,
Yeah, buddy. Oh, is that it?
that's it.
Wow, look at all those blanks. But I have
I mean-
2 burst. I know. I'm going to hold on to a luck if I really need it.
Okay.
For right now.
Okay.
But I get 2 burst, so I
Yeah.
will do that.
All right, so damage reduction took away all 5. So when I do my calculations, I need to account for the original 5. Another 2 bursts, so a total of 15 damage should be going into Demon Claw 1. Puts him there. He is hurting. He's bleeding profusely from his chest, but he's not down yet.
Damn it. I should have used my blood. Oh well. And with that, my gun goes click, 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 ah! And I'll start loading the magazine.
All right. Jack, your turn.
Alright. So,
So
it's
just we want to use like agility to say around I put 8 rounds in a mag or what?
Oh, well, in the box that you have, they're in in the strip
Okay,
clips, if you know what those are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you can just like essentially pull it out, set it on top of the magazine, zip, and it's in. So it lets you, you're not sitting there fiddling with an individual round at a time.
That's it. Okay.
Alright, so spent for that, targeted that, firing. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Do I get a complication or are you going to like it?
I'm lucking it.
Okay.
Still might get a complication, but
No, that is a success right there. Where's your crit? Well, your crit must be a 2, huh? Since that 3 was not a crit.
He doesn't have it tagged.
Oh, not tags. Okay. Yeah. So that gives you 3 successes when you needed 2. It gives you guys an action point back. All right. Damage.
Yeah, it's the only bad thing about not having that thing tagged is you don't get critical successes.
And since you were aiming, that should put all 4 through. I will adjust that. Are you going to re-roll any of the damage?
no.
No? Okay. He is hanging on by a thread, but he's still hanging on. Anything else, Jack?
No.
All right. Blood Beast 4. It's going to run over and jump up on top of the table and attack the merchant behind it who's cowering back there. Dealing 3 damage to him. Blood Beast 5 is going to start rummaging through the baskets over here. Like after something, he's attacking it like it's a living thing almost.
Okay.
That's where the whole like not so smart without the radiated eye. Stuffy.
So you didn't see anybody coming down that way or anything like that,
Nope.
right?
Hasn't seen anybody over there.
Okay. So he's gonna move over here then.
All right. Sees nothing down there as
And
well.
okay. Well then he'll finish up the last bit of his movement and head over this way.
All right. Biz gig.
Alright. Let's see if this actually does something.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
Needed 1, got 4. 1, 2, 3 action points. All right. Damage. Can he eat the Demon Claw whole?
There you go. What? Resist.
Yeah. Tried.
All right. So I'm going to be benevolent since I'm having you go up against 3 Demon Claws right now. I'm going to refund those action points. I'm going to actually I'm going to take 1 away. So you're going to be at
Right.
5.
So we center mass it.
He's going to center mass and deal the 1 damage that's needed. There will not be an epic Bizgig eating a Demon Claw narrative, but this is one of those where it should have went that way. So
Yeah, we should have. Yeah, we should have taught our little monsters how to center mass.
all right, Sam's character is to move down. I guess I'll move to right there. Target that guy. Hunting rifle.
The hunting rifle should give him 10 on range.
Yeah, I moved him down just to be a little bit more
That's fine.
line of sighty.
Got it. Right.
That is a hit, giving you guys an action point. And damage. 6 damage to the blood beast. 8 damage to the blood beast. And he used a luck. That's blood beast 4. Which means it is now gone. Demon Claw 3, still trying to chomp at this Mr. Gutsy here. Not quite getting through his metal shell. But the Gutsy is looking worse for the wear. Or Handy, rather. Mr. Handy. Claws on the civilian, a hit. Boxer Man is down. He looked good at the start. He was able to sway and duck underneath those claws coming at him, but he quickly ran out of stamina. Slash, your turn.
Can you do me a favor? Can you put a little marker right next to me?
A marker next to you?
Oh, well, never mind. I'm going to take the box with me. Never mind. I'm going to grab the box as my minor action and move forward.
Oh, if you took your minor action earlier to get it loaded up, you now have it all. It's in your pack, ready to go now.
Oh, okay, all right.
Nothing else to pick up at this point.
Got it. Okay. So then I'm going to move to there. This is my range. Center. Additional. Alright. Well, good. Well, I still. In addition.
In addition.
Oh, it didn't. Oh, well. Okay, so I just got the I got
One.
one success because I have center mass. So
Yeah. So an action point. All right.
spending points for damage. Adding 2 rounds. Rolling lots of dice. So all 8.
All 8 should go in.
And I'm going to spend a luck for damage.
Okay, go and look that before I do the math.
Yep.
An additional 2,
Okay.
so a total of 10.
And then that will be 5 burst.
5 bursts? Oh, yeah, okay. Good grief. You want to spend all 5 on him?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't know, like we put a bunch of rounds into the other one and it didn't go down for a while. So
Yeah.
I'm
Make
just
sure
like,
you
yeah.
account for your ammo appropriately. And slash. Which weapon is this?
This is my assault rifle.
Assault rifle. With the assault rifle shouldered, almost in military precision, and a slow but determined walk towards this demon claw. Slash just pulls down the trigger. Short bursts. Not ending. Empties out a magazine. Drops it. Loads in another one. And keeps on going. The demon claw, now dead, but still standing from the force of the rounds continuing to hit him as his body just writhes in the impact of this. It's not until he's changing into his 3rd magazine that the body falls and Slash realizes, oh, he's dead.
He's dead now.
That was overkill. 50 on a 31.
Hey, we kept shooting at it, so I'm like, just die.
Hold up. What is...
Is it good? What?
my wife texted me and I'm trying to...
Yeah, the barrel's probably a little red.
Do what?
Is that gun gonna need a little time to cool off?
And I said, yeah, the barrel's probably a little red.
Yeah. All right. So anything else from you? You still got your minor action.
Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. Okay. Can I use it for movement?
Minor action? Yeah.
So I'm gonna go over here to this Mr. Handy and try to help him up.
Okay.
I guess I won't be able to do it right now, but I use my minor action to move over, and next turn I'll try to help him up.
Voice mod do the talking for you.
Operable.
Let voice mod do the talking for you. Let voice mod do the talking for you.
That's not gonna work right now. Yeah, he's able to get to floating again. I mean, he's missing one arm, one eye socket, but you think he'll survive as long as he doesn't get attacked again. Jack, your turn.
Alright, so total spend 1. Firing. Okay. Huh?
That is a hit. You were aiming on purpose?
Yep.
Okay. Roll damage.
Dying.
Oh, there you go. What? That was your combat rifle?
Uh-huh.
Nice. Jack, not to be outdone by his protege Slash, dons his combat rifle in a similar fashion with slightly better military precision, having been around a little bit longer.
We got five effects.
Yeah.
That was vicious.
Fires off in quick succession 5 rounds directly into the torso, hitting dead center, eliminating the blood beast. All right.
One shot, one kill.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's one
Well,
shot. But yeah, right.
the required shots for the required kill. Stuffy's turn. Nope. Why did that not stay there? All right.
Hold on. Center mass.
Well, that'll be a hit since he's targeting center and he doesn't have the center mass perk.
It won't be a hit. Right?
Yeah, it'd be a miss.
Miss.
Because
Yeah.
it should be 2 difficulty.
Yeah. I'll spin the luck, see what happens. Poopy.
No.
All right.
All right. Anything else?
Oh, that's it.
All right. Biz gig.
So. Minor. And. Bait. Do the bite.
That is a hit.
Okay.
Was he going for the center mass?
No, he didn't aim.
He didn't. He didn't aim. Okay. All right. That means you guys get an action point there. No damage.
But harrying the target, so.
Okay. Cannon fodder. He'll move up. Or she. Firing with the hunting rifle. Nice. I forgot to aim there, but Sam would aim at the chest. So it'd be 2 action points gained. And damage. Alright, let me go adjust that. Demon Claw 4 should be there. Alright. Being surrounded by annoying little hairballs, the Demon Claw will flip a coin. Odd is left and even is top right. Even. Oop, wrong character. And he will use his claws. That is a hit. Also gives me an action point. Fizzgig, seeing the claw coming, decides to very quickly stand his hair up on end and then duck just slightly, getting himself a 1-inch haircut.
Mm-hmm.
And as the claws finish sweeping past his head and the hair's been cut, he comes back to his regular height. He runs one tentacle across his hair and kind of gives a little smile. He's like, yeah, that's a good cut. Slash, your turn.
All right. Seeing that Mr. Handy's good, I'm going to move forward. With my assault rifle, shoot at center mass. I only
Holy
need one
cow.
success. I need one success because of center mass.
Yeah. And you get 5 action points. Good night. How many are you using on damage?
Yeah, I used 3 right off.
Yeah.
And then 2 for fire rate. All center mass. Okay, only 5. I'm going to luck 3 blanks. Getting 2 more damage, so 7 with 3 burst.
So 7 times 4. Um,
8.
28.
28. Yeah. That's a goner.
All right.
And that is the last of the hostiles here. However, you still have all the other noises of the parallax are still going on around you. The crowd has died down. They're kind of looking around. They're unsure of what to make of this. Jammer, after you kind of come back together, Jammer comes up to you and is like, "Not that I ain't happy to see you guys, but what the actual is going on here?"
The demons.
Apparently there was some really old hunk of rock in a cave somewhere. Somebody before the bombs fell found it, lost it, somehow opened a portal into another world that's now overlapping here, and we gotta go find this idiot and kill him. And hopefully that'll fix things.
That sounds like a load of fun. And you both notice that he seems slightly distracted, like he's trying to. He keeps waving his hand by his ear. And of course he's not done his typical Jammer thing at all this time. He's very much not the Jammer you've come to know.
They do funny things to your head, man. Sometimes I saw my mom or pa, and they're not even anywhere near.
That's just, well, it's weird stuff, man. And he turns around, turns back to his, what do you know about that storm? Yeah, I come back where alive, huh?
Oh,
What?
you hear the voices
Yeah.
too?
Yeah, that's part of the problem.
Okay. No, you guys know what you're doing, right? Right?
Yeah, hopefully.
Hope so.
We need,
he puts his hand, his one good hand on his head, and he's just sitting there shaking. He's like, I got to come back alive somewhere. I'm going to go investigate that. You guys, do your thing. Whoa, what?
Don't do anything stupid now. Remember, it's just voices in your head.
Voices in my head.
I hear the same thing now.
You hear the same thing. Then why are you telling me it's voices in your head? If you're hearing it's in our heads, we both hear it.
But but I don't know if we hear it with our ears or not.
Well, how else do you hear things?
They're demons, I tell you.
He keeps on looking around, and you hear him, you see him mouth, back alive, and behind what? He can't keep his head straight ahead, looking at you, focused on anything now. One of his shop assistants comes over and looks at you guys and says, I get what you guys are saying. I don't think Jammer's really able to. He's been through a few things that is maybe making this more difficult for him to handle. But if you guys know what
that'll help.
If you guys know what you need to do to make this stop, I'll see to it that you get some kind of, people will know that you saved us. We'll leave it at that. And he'll corral Jammer as Jammer still is just like every now and then he just does the whole like quick turnaround as he hears the voice getting louder in his ear, off to his side as he's led away into his merchant tent.
Golly, I didn't know it hurt him so bad. Goodness. So, like we don't hear any more combat or anything like that here in our vicinity or anything like that. Okay, all right. So earlier, did you say we noticed the storm from far off?
Can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you still see the storm, and it's definitely over top of the Air Force Base.
Well, what now, Jack? I mean, I figured I figured that crazy guy would be here.
Yeah, we thought so.
Well, if you remember the last journal entry you found in the tavern, it indicated that he had ventured from here to acquire a radiation kind of source, and then return to the Air Force Base, or to the portal, is what he said.
Okay.
Yeah. So back to Good Hope and.
Yeah, but that's like it's way over a couple counties and stuff. How are we going to get there quick? Know anybody with horses, or are there horses?
It's Texas. I don't know. I'd have to come up. No, I was just planning on like you get there. We'll have to. I have not done any kind of transportation yet for this campaign.
Does somebody have a doom buggy they're going to take us through?
It's called fast travel. We don't discuss how it works.
Yeah, I just tune in.
It just happens.
I just tune in I look at my Pit Boy and I'm like, oh, we need to go over there, and then the next thing we know.
Yep. That's it. That's exactly it.
Alright, so.
Alright, so, yes, so, I'm trying to, did I create him as a, Yes, I did. There he is. So I can drag his icon in. Oh, that did the pin. All right. We're going to take a 15-minute break while I prepare the next encounter for you guys. This is the what should be the final encounter for the Parallax. There are going to be major choices for our players coming up ahead. So we'll be back in about 15 minutes.
All right, 9:30.
right, here we go. All right. And we're back. I have the map ready. I have the combat order ready. Just got to show the players what they're up against. Hope you guys have fun with this one. Let me also pull that up so I can show you the thing that you're coming up against in full portraits.
So I'm guessing that's the bit of art you said you did?
Yeah, I'm trying to get it in full version so I can show you guys.
Ah.
There we go. So this is the scientist. As you enter into the caves beneath Goodfellow Air Force Base, of course, you encounter Bane and Betsy on your way there. You decide to bring them with you. And you enter the cave beneath the base. As you do, you see standing near the portal, which is now glowing. It should be green, not blue. Which is glowing with a faint green hue, pulsating. But standing in front of it, in addition to all the minions that you've come to, or creatures that you've come to be accustomed to in the Parallax, you see a glowing ghoul, a glowing one. He matches the stature that you would imagine that the scientist whose trail you've been following is. However, instead of being the typical kind of the white glow of a passive glowing one, he is fully in the green glow. Within his hand, which is melting, his hand is melting as it's absorbing more and more radiation. He holds a green stone that is also pulsating with radiation. And he holds it up, and while neither one of you can really feel it at this point, neither one of you're both, well, Slash has always been human, and Jack, you're now like 99% human again from being ghoul. But you both can just tell that the portal is feeding off of the stone that the scientist has. And the stone does not seem to be diminishing in any capacity. The scientist that you were sent originally to find here has found his way to you. He was hiding somewhere, you're not sure where, but he's now come up behind you. He's like, you're here to stop him, right? You're going to get all these things so I can get my lab back, right?
Well,
That's the idea.
Either that or, we're going to be cult followers. I'm just joking. Jammer, he is not his normal funny self, so I was just trying to make up for it. That was such a weird thing to see him all messed up like that. I'm sorry, Doc. I shouldn't say silly things like that. Yeah, we're going to stop him. How do you think we should do it?
With those boom sticks that you have there, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, but okay. I didn't know if you had an idea.
Well, you have to do something about that radiation. And because I cannot maintain that character for a whole speech here,
I'm actually kind of surprised Brett Spiner doesn't to fall over laughing doing that character.
Yeah. So the scientist he begins to explain to you how this other scientist, this ghoul scientist, is powering the portal with radiation, and the portal absorbs the radiation, eats it, thrives on it, and that's what allows the two worlds to connect. And in most circumstances, it's a simple portal. It allows you have to be here with the portal itself. It consumes so much radiation and transports you to the other side, or back if you're on the other side already. But with that stone that this scientist has brought, it seems to be somehow a completely unending supply of radiation for the portal, which has allowed the portal to not only be a simple portal, but to allow both worlds to exist in the same space at the same time. But that won't be able to last. While the energy itself may not run out, the two worlds cannot actually coexist together indefinitely. The gateway itself has probably absorbed enough radiation at this point that it will stay on for a very long time. Even if it's not merging the two worlds, it will still be a gateway for a very long time. Anybody that comes by here, even accidentally, may get transported to the other side, and vice versa. And then, of course, there is the stone itself that you'll need to deal with, and the scientist himself. The scientist, the stone, both have enough radiation within them. The stone, as explained already, and then the scientist as a glowing one, he could, albeit maybe not as indefinitely as the stone, he could power the portal even without the stone, so he will have to be dealt with in some way. He explains that the radiation has to be absorbed away from the portal. It has to be taken from it. But he's not sure how, and he has no idea of how to contain it at this point. He was not a radiation expert. He was studying plants and human biology, so the radiation itself is a little bit beyond him. But he's basing all this on the records he found in the lab. Once the two worlds came together, before he realized that these creatures were out here, he found a lot of different records. He was able to take those with him when he made his getaway. And he's been studying them until you arrived.
Hey, Doc, are you smart, right?
Yeah.
Itchy blue.
I pull out the fusion core. Can you make this go boom?
I mean, shoot it.
Oh, well, I can do that.
He takes it from you a little bit. Give me a, well, if you want to shoot it, you can shoot it. I could also fix it up with some conductive metal and set it into a feedback loop.
I don't want to feed it.
He means make it feed power back through itself until it goes boom.
Oh, well, yeah.
It'll take longer, but it might be a bigger boom.
How big of a boom are we talking about?
Goodbye, Air Force Base?
Goodbye,
Oh.
my lab.
Oh, well, I don't want to do that. I just thought it would be like a big, just a big boom, but not like everybody go boom. Okay, well, that doesn't work out. And he just stuffs it back into his pouch. Jack, you should tell me these kind of things. I don't know nothing about this.
Barely know anything.
as you're observing from your mostly hidden position, you notice that the groups of hostiles out there are not on patrol. They are in somewhat strangely formations. You've never really seen them do formations before, but they're most definitely, there's a pattern to the way that they're standing. And the ones closest to what the scientist has now been referring to as the Gate Guardian seem to be chanting. You've never heard any of these creatures really articulate words, but these are chanting. Not in any kind of language or any words that you understand, but they are definitely in a rhythmic chant with each other, and the adoration or the power from the chant seems to be directed at the Gate Guardian. Oh, by the way, he stands at about, he has to hunch to fit inside most parts of the cave here. He's over 13 feet tall.
Good Lord.
Okay.
One last thing before you guys continue the venture in here. Up above, there were a lot of people that came to try and figure out what was going on with this radiation. A few of the mercenaries that were hanging out in Carbon saw that you guys were headed out. It seemed like you knew what you were headed in to do. Would you like to bring any of them with you?
Yeah, jump on the buggy. Let's go.
Yes.
All right, we're going to roll a d20 divided by 2 times, and that's how many you're allowed to hire. They're each going to cost to equip them appropriately, because people here still care about their caps. It'll cost 100 caps per. So 3, and it'll cost you 300 or 100 caps per. So you can bring 3 with you if you wish.
Okay,
All right.
I got it.
All right. No hesitation. I got it. I'll pay for it. Money bags. Merchant money bag.
All right. Let's see. So that's. Okay. I took my 3 off. 100.
Yeah. I mean, mark them as friendly, not hostile in the combat tracker.
Ooh.
All right.
Okay.
Their operation list given a command by one of you directly, which will take your minor action.
Okay.
They will operate on target the nearest hostile.
Okay.
Okay.
Jack, do you have any stim packs?
7.
Oh, you got 7? All right.
Let me know when you guys are ready to take your first step forward.
As in, like, coming into the battle screen, basically. We're off battle screen, and is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you're still kind of like at the edge of the cave, just kind of peering in through the doorway, getting the lay of the land.
Ready when you are.
Yeah, I'm pretty, So, Jack, I hope this works. And I pull out my syringe gun.
The scientist looks at it. He's like, it's based on our biologies. Yeah, they may have different biologies.
Well,
And he says this. He's looking at. He just got a nervous tick to him. He's not saying this that it won't work, but it's like there is a potential biological difference.
well, I don't know. Well, I'm just try anyhow. And he loads up a berserk round at it.
What does the berserk round do?
If it gets any effect, the living creature, friend or foe. Oh, excuse me. Hold on. The target becomes frenzied and berserk, attacking the nearest living creature, friend or foe, for the remainder of the scene.
Oh. Okay, I've got to do something to really decide if this is going to affect them or not.
Right.
Oh gosh. Well, I will make the determination at the point in time you shoot, and if you get an effect, we will do something. We'll roll a d20 and we'll just do odd or even.
Gotcha.
Leave it up to the fates.
Or there's a kind of like a new kind of blog going out. You roll 2d20, and from 10, if it's like a really low number, then it doesn't affect, and it goes like, bad that way. And if it's a really high number, then it affects and it goes good that way, basically, or however the person is trying to do it. That's just another thing, but you can just roll.
Yeah, I have to look at that. It sounds very similar to a lot of these things they come up with. It's like, oh, we use 2 d20s for it. We use 1. It's like, well, it's still just a 50-50 chance. Unless they're changing it from 50-50. I'm like,
in a way it is. It's kind of, but it like gives it a scale. How close to?
Okay, yeah. If it's doing a scale, then I would see.
In a way, So.
I think in this case we're not looking at a scale. It's either it's going to work or it's not.
Gotcha. Sounds great to me.
Because of what it is. So, and the only thing I'm sitting here thinking about right now is like these guys. Yes, they're different biology, but there's the radiation to think about, and the abilities of the Gate Guardian that you guys don't know about yet as well. So, will you be taking your step in?
Yeah, I guess so. Stealthy like.
All right. Dang it. There it is. So I need to keep those open. I'm just making sure I got a couple things open here that I don't want to forget about. All right. So as you step in, you all file in through the door. You make your battle line at the front. You got your hairballs up front. Everybody heal up. You would all have been taken care of at Carbon before you headed out. So make sure you got all your health points all patched up, completely patched up. Doctors took care of you and everything.
So treated. Fine.
Yeah, treated. Full HP. Because this is going to be a major battle, refresh your luck as well.
Yeah, it would have taken us a moment to get here. So.
However, this is going to be one of those that you're going to be in this battle until it ends one way or the other. Now.
GPK. No.
You step in, you create your battle lines. And as you do, not even trying, not making a noise, not trying to make your presence known, not shooting a single round, but the Gate Guardian turns around and looks directly at you.
And we like can see that he's like aware of us.
Yes. He looks at you. I was getting ready to speak as him.
Okay.
Had to getting into character.
I understand.
Yeah. Finger salute, but yes.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to be a thorn in my side? What gives you the right to take away this radiance?
Well, hi there, Demon Lord.
Well, you do realize you're going to destroy both worlds over this, right?
Yes, it did work.
Yes.
All that matters is the radiation. The glorious radiation, the enlightenment that we will find. 2 worlds destroyed to remake a new one in our image.
Well, you can't hurt my ma and pa, not without me giving up a fight.
They could live with us. Embrace the radiation with me. Become one with it. Become enlightened. Then you can live in this new world I'm creating.
You talking about enlightened? Are you saying we could glow like you?
Few could hope to radiate the gloriousness of my own enlightenment. It is a good goal to strive for.
Heck, I don't know what he's saying.
Yeah.
Is the voice changer messing things up?
No,
No, it's
I'm just
actually
saying,
just
I'm in
fine. It's
character. In
Okay.
character, I don't,
All right.
Jack's like, enlightenment. What? What's up?
Just checking.
Uh,
Go ahead.
Sounds like he's saying basically he wants to turn everyone into glowing ones. Or everybody into ghouls at very least. Which... wouldn't recommend it, but... I'm kinda used to it and kinda won't go back to it.
You there.
And he points at you, Jack.
I can sense the latent radiation within you. You were once enlightened. Why would you have given it up?
No, the parallax sucked it out of me.
So like me, you sought more enlightenment when you journeyed into the parallax. I can give it to you now. All of it. More than you had before. All you need to do is stand at my side.
Kinda seems like more all I gotta do is make me close that portal and then I'll revert, so... no thanks.
The path you've chosen is going to be a difficult one. You wish to have your enlightenment back, but you wish to take it instead of receiving the gift. Perhaps you'll succeed, but instead of choosing the assurance of my radiance, the assurance of receiving the radiant gift now, the enlightenment now, you're choosing to risk it, to gain it in your own way. And there's no guarantee that you will receive all of your enlightenment. You risk much, brother. But, if that is your choice, so be it.
He flicks his empty hand in the air, and the group of hostiles closest to you, in unison, begin advancing on your position. I'll stop right there. And the radiated eye from within the center of the group find him in the combat tracker. I have a very long combat tracker now.
Mm-hmm.
He will target, fire his radiation beam at the mercenary number 3 there, hitting, giving me extra action points here. And then he will deal damage. Dealing 7 damage, or 5 after a reduction to mercenary 3, who is now bleeding, yes. Then we will go to top of the round, which has this group over here. Demon Claws will do nothing this round. Radiate Eye 1, he's already gone. He got his round attack in already. 2 is doing nothing. 3 does nothing. 4 does nothing. Slash, it is your turn.
Okay. Okay. No. There we go. Alrighty. With the syringer, I'm going to step forward, target the glowing eye with a berserker.
Okay.
Takes 2 successes to hit those guys, so I'm going to use 1 for the attack. There's syringer. Alright, there it is. And fire.
All right, go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay, hold on. In
That's
addition
when you
to,
get an action.
and that's a crit.
That's a crit. So it gives you 4 successes on a 1, so you get 3 action points.
Oh, it should be 2. Stop. Glowing eye. Oh, no. Which one has the 2? Defense. Something else.
Only if you're doing an aim.
Okay.
Yeah, Demon
I
Claw.
thought there was another creature. Oh, never mind. Okay.
No. You're good. This is the defense one.
Okay. Right.
Damage.
Give me a second. I can't quite reach what I'm trying to do. I have to move the map a little bit. Sorry. Okay. Alright, now damage. Oh, never mind. It didn't allow me to use that many. So you can only do 2 points on the damage. Or from at least what we have there. Okay. Alright, so I'm increasing the damage, hopefully to get more successes. It does not have a fire rate. Here we go. Yeah, I got 2 effects.
All right, so don't get mad at me.
No, that's cool.
As you fire, the Blood Beast number 2 jumps out. The whole column actually rotates. I can't do that with these tokens for some reason.
That's
But
fine.
the whole column rotates so that Blood Beast number 2 takes the shot.
Got it. Sounds great. I understand. Cohesiveness.
And let's go to Blood Beast number 2. Give him that damage. So he takes.
So it was 5, whatever.
Yeah, he'll take
damage.
an actual 5 damage because he doesn't have reduction, right? Yeah, Blood Beast 7 no reduction. They're the minions, and all right. So you call it even or odd?
Odd.
Even it is. Their biology is too different to be affected by these serums.
Okay.
However, yet when you first shoot and you see that they rotate, the whole column rotates the whole formation rotates to block the shot from getting to the radiated eye. For a moment, you're like, oh, yes, it's going to work. It's going to get the blood beast. And he does have like the versatile reactions that you would expect from somebody being hit with the, which one was it? Berserk Syringer. But you quickly realize, no, that's just the blood beast. That's the way they act. However, contrary to what you would expect of him to do, he stays in this formation. He does not move forward. He does not, aside from his face being entirely aggressive towards you and wanting to come at you and eat your face off, he stays in the formation.
Okay. So,
Would you like to do anything else?
Yes, I would. I'd like to drop my Syringer. And would it take anything to pull out the assault rifle and use it? Like, I know action points to take the actual action, but like, I guess my minor action to switch weapons, or
Yeah, minor to switch.
Okay.
And then if you're,
And then I have to spend 2 action points to do another action.
yeah,
Take an additional major action. Okay. And all right. So with that, then I will again target the eye.
okay.
And yeah, buddy.
Okay, don't roll damage yet.
So the target number should have been 2, like difficulty, because
Why?
I used it. I use this a second action.
Oh, second action. Yep. Okay. Thank you for being honest about that.
Yeah.
So I was not even thinking about that. I'm thinking about their strategy and make sure I use their stuff correctly.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
All right. So don't roll damage yet, because once again, in this case, is Blood Beast 10. Now roll your damage.
Hold on. You got it targeted. Okay. Yeah.
Yep. I've changed your target. Yep.
Oh, that's the wrong button. One, two, three, 4, 5. Okay. And 1 for 2 for extra rounds there. Yeah, buddy. Guess I don't have to burst.
Well, not into him.
Oh, I guess yeah. Sure. I will try to continue to target the eye. And shoot the other 3 burst into the eye.
Okay.
You
So
do
Blood
that.
Beast. Yeah, I'm going to
I'm
handle.
like, yeah, I don't know how you want to do that, but I'm going to try to continue to shoot the eye.
Oh no, that's perfectly fine. So Blood Beast 10 took the first hit. He is gone. So burst 1, Blood Beast 5. No, I'm sorry, Blood Beast 8. Make sure I do this right. I would tell you guys what the whole strategy is, but the intent is for you guys to figure it out. So Blood Beast 8 will step in, take the second burst. So that leaves 2 bursts, which would be 9, Blood Beast 9, Blood Beast 5. Okay. Anything else?
Can I spend an action point for another minor action?
Let me double check that. Yeah. One additional minor action by spending an action point.
Okay. Additional minor action. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm gonna grab a stim pack and stim the guy next to me that is bleeding, so he's no longer bleeding.
Target him. Is there a target him and use the stim pack? Have you guys been doing that?
No,
Or is that just for the medical checks?
Yeah, the medical checks. That's all that is.
So that was mercenary.
It doesn't take any damage away from him. It just stops the bleeding.
Oh, you're just stopping his bleeding?
Yeah.
That's what you're doing?
So
Okay. Let me go find him. Mercenary 3. Go to effects and remove the bleeding. All right. Okay.
That's me.
Actually, I just had to double check his character sheet real quick, make sure he didn't have one of those bandage things that you guys have on your sheets. Because he's an NPC, he does not. All right. Cool. All right, I need to try one thing real quick to see if this will work. No, it does not work. I was trying the different hold down, control, shift, and all that to rotate these.
Rotate
See
them,
if but it only does
as a
the
group.
one. Yeah, as a group, it won't let me do it as a group for some reason.
So I know in Roll20, I can grab a group and it'll give me that little pin on the top that I can grab it and move the group tokens. Does that have anything like that?
I'm not getting the pin. I just get the, you know how your token color kind of changes when you have it selected? Or if you got stuff you selected? It's just all of them have that token color change instead of one of them. And then if I collect, hold on one and move it, they all move together, but that seems to be the only thing I can do. I will play around with that more at some other point in time if I plan to do more groups like this. All right, so that is your turn. I am going to spend an action point. Jack, your turn.
All right. So I'm gonna lob a frag grenade at the irradiated eye.
Okay. I hate you.
I'm loving it.
One
Hey, a
success.
success. All right.
One success, but he aimed. Which means he needed 2. Which means it's a miss.
Yeah, and
but that means
the explosive quality.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
like half damage instead of full damage, right?
Yeah, it just rolls 3 dice.
Damage effects.
I think it's blast.
Blast, yeah. Do not target a single opponent, instead select a single zone you can see and make the appropriate skill check to attack with a basic difficulty of 2, adjusted for range as normal. If you succeed, every creature and other... Only half, yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
Untarget.
One question, does it still hit the other ones or only the single?
It will still do adjacent squares.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, untarget and roll the damage.
You can add a AP for damage. If you want.
All right,
Okay.
4 damage. So I will. I'm going to do a slight compromise here. Although you guys don't, I guess you wouldn't really know what the whole compromise is. But Bloodbeast 1, as the grenade is going, he will jump up, open his mouth, swallow it, and run and explode there.
Okay.
That's like yeah.
So that's that.
Things will become clearer at some point.
Clear enough for me.
All right. Anything else, Jack?
No.
All right. Mercenary 1, having received no orders, will target Bloodbeast 2 and fire with his combat rifle. Hitting, dealing 2 damage.
Hold on. Combat rifle?
Yes.
Combat rifle should do 5 dice. I think we had that happen the last time.
Is that why I have 2 mercenaries and I drug over the wrong kind of mercenary?
Yeah, combat rifle should have 5 dice.
Yeah, they're all 2 in mine.
I mean, if you wanted to have 2, that's cool.
I think there's probably a reason it's 2.
But the gun itself does 5, so
Yeah.
that's all I say.
I don't see a reason why it would be 2 at this point. So yeah. Let me get that. I'll adjust it on this guy. Close these 2. Don't want to adjust that. Well, no, I should adjust it on this one.
Sorry, I don't mean to make your job.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I thought we had. I mean, I got the original Fallout D20 mercenary that came with the purchased system, and then I got one that I copied from that, and I would guess I did it so that it could fix some of the incorrect stats, but it was not corrected in there for some reason. And now I got to correct it on these guys individually here. The only thing. All right. Let me do that. Let me pull up the.
You pulling up the weapon?
Because there might be an actual, like. Because they're NPCs, their weapons are less cared for.
Mm-hmm.
So let me just double check that real quick to see if there's anything like off the top saying something to that effect. $332. So while I'm doing this, I saw Jack, you had said something about like a giant or a glowing ghoul super mutant. In a way, yes, I was thinking about that, but I couldn't get the AI generator to do it quite right, so I just went with this one instead.
Yeah, just as big as a super mutant, but otherwise a glowing one.
Yeah.
Fun.
Okay, this is slow. There's Glowin, there's the Sultrons, there's iBots, Mr. Handies, Mr. Gutsies, all the robots, super mutants.
Oh, combat rifle didn't have burst.
No, it
No.
does not. Synth.
It has a fire rate, but it does not have burst.
Where is? There's Brother Beast. There's Raiders. All right, here's the mercenary. Yeah, the book has him set at 2. That is not a mistake.
All right.
Huh. Okay.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really.
Doesn't explain it, but that's
No.
what it's set up.
Yeah, my best guess, since it is actually in the book and it's not a mistake, it's not been because I've looked for corrections. It's not been in any FAQs. My best guess is it's about balancing, because these mercenaries are something you would typically come up against instead of being fighting alongside, or even fighting alongside of them. It's like you don't want to have an NPC that's as good as a player character.
Yeah, or out. Yeah.
So that's probably the reason why.
Sounds good to me.
But it does have another ability in there that we will use on occasion, because the book does say just to use it on occasion. That will help balance it out as well. It's called Let Her Rip, or Let Rip, where they can fire a volley from the combat rifle. But it reads weird. So this adds the weapon's fire rate of 2 to the weapon's damage for a single attack for 7 DC 6 total. But if it's only adding a fire rate of 2, that would mean it's
Yeah,
supposed
fire
to
rate
be-
of 2 is 2 extra dice.
It's 2 extra dice, which would mean it's 4 dice based off of the core of the mercenary. So maybe there is something misdone. Anyway,
Maybe
think
the Let Her Rip is where they fire, like bang, bang, bang. Or something.
yeah.
It's all good.
All right. So he's done that. Mercenary 2. Yep, going to go for his closest target. Also firing a combat rifle. A hit. With 1 damage. However, that does finish off Blood Beast 2. Then Mercenary 3 should actually have 1 radiation in there. Do that. Targeting Blood Beast 7. His combat rifle. Hit. Dealing 2 damage. Soong is just going to move further into the corner of the cave, away from the fighting. The gate guardian raises his hand, and the entire cave lights up in an eerie green glow, just flooding throughout the entire cave. The blood beasts nearest you seem to, for a moment, instead of being kind of this translucent red, muscles twisting underneath the skin, it changes briefly to a green translucent. And it's Bane's turn.
Okay. bite.
That is a hit.
And
4 damage. Nice.
yeah, well, per usual, when they get a hit, they do something.
Yeah. Betsy. Is Betsy really going to get involved in the fight?
Sorry, I had my mic muted. She's going to stay there, and if anything comes up to us, she's going to attack it.
Okay. Sounds good.
Not getting in the fray, but being defensive.
Stuffy.
So if anything kind of like comes up and tries to move past her, she's going to try to stop it.
Okay. Sounds good.
Oh, you said Stuffy?
Mm-hmm. Stuffy's turn. Stuffy was he?
You get that?
Yeah, 1 second. I was pulling up some notes as well.
Yeah, just make sure. It's a hit.
All right, 3 damage to the Blood Beast. You can use your own luck to reroll your pet's damage if you wish. You have exactly 3 there.
And I'm good.
Okay. His gig.
Right?
Yeah, because I know Fizzgig's coming up next, so.
Swing. And nada. Alright, so nothing else, he can be a distraction.
All right. Going to round 2. The Radiant Eye now target Jack. You hear the Gate Guardian, or Guardian of the Gates. Not necessarily talking directly to you, but this sticks out to you.
Let them see the radiation. Hold up.
Redo. Totally the wrong words.
Let them feel the enlightenment that is missing.
As the Gate Guardian says that, the Radiant Eye fires a jolt of radiation, a radiation beam at Jack. As a hit, 4 successes, 3 over the needed.
Calm down, man. Calm down. Ooh, gooey.
All right, 5 damage after resisting. You are taking 1 point of radiation damage as well on top of this.
And
I'm sorry, not 1.
It doesn't
2,
want to
4.
keep in mind adamantium skeleton, so
Say that again.
I don't take the crit because the crit number for me at this point is 7, not 5.
Because that Animanian, his
Yeah.
perks. Remember, perks don't kind of work so much.
Yeah.
It's just something that we have to.
It doesn't. Yeah, we have to override that.
Let's go ahead
in
and just go
there.
here and take that off.
I'll fix that. So this
Does he
is
still
the
go
right
prone?
leg. No. Without the crit, there's no prone. So you're still standing. You shouldn't have that crit on your left arm anymore either.
No.
And those
Yep.
effects should be gone. Okay. However, you do still take 4 radiation damage here from the effects.
Okay.
You should only be at 4. You would have had all that radiation healed before you came here to Carbon, or from Carbon.
Okay.
As you get hit with that radiation, you feel your ghoul side, not really your ghoul side, but all the features that you always had as a ghoul suddenly attempt to take back over your body all at once, but it struggles against the human. I'm going to call it sides, but it's not really like personality sides. It's just like your DNA sides. Your human side still beats it back, but for briefest of moments, you felt all the pain and everything of the initial time you turned into a ghoul resurface momentarily. You're going to take 1 point of sanity damage for that.
Okay.
But in that brief moment, when you were a ghoul again, and as you are now returning back to human, turning back to human again, you still feel a slight connection to someone else in your group here. You're sensing, of course, all the other radiated creatures and everything. That you've gotten used to that, but now you're picking up on someone within your group as well. A connection there, facilitated by radiation.
All right.
I have
Yes.
a question.
Mhm.
So, in that split moment of him being ghoulified and he has radiation, does that radiation heal his wound?
No,
Damn it.
it's.
I'm sorry,
I can see where you're going. I see where you're going.
You see me, I'm always questioning, so that's just part of my personality.
Yeah, no, it's perfectly fine. It's a legit question. It just happens in the wrong order though.
Yeah,
Understood.
unfortunately.
Yeah, I got it.
And on this radiated eyes turn, these guys are going to make their maneuvers. And then spend 2 for an additional major action. The radiated eye will also target and fire at Slash. Missing.
Yeah, buddy. I wanted him to get that 20.
Slash, it is your turn.
Okay. Assault rifle. Targeting the eye, the radiated eye.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn that AP. Oh, come on. For the attack. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, needed 1, got 3 or 4, so you get 3 action points. Untarget the radiated eye, please. And then,
7.
yeah, number 7. Now roll your damage, please.
Should I? That's fine. Okay. Fire rate.
Uh-huh.
All right.
And it's only 1 burst.
1 burst.
So I'll
I
fire
assume
1
you'll
burst.
target the radiated eye.
Correct.
All right, and then 4 will take the damage instead. So let's go get rid of 7 and 4.
Flash will curse underneath his breath. Tag him.
Jack, your turn.
Okay. And yeah, I'm gonna use the combat rifle for this. And aiming at the eye, see if... Well, that didn't do anything.
You need a in addition.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing that does that.
There is something for the hunting rifle, I think.
There is. I'm not using that, though.
I'm just saying a perk that you can
Yeah.
get.
Well, I mean, you still have your luck.
I do. And... I'll use one
Well,
to...
You are just going to get a blood beast, so.
Yeah, well...
Alright. Oh, man.
Well, reduce the 19, which... Meh, fine.
Or you
Oh,
brought
yeah.
the 16 or 11 up to 18.
Wrong game.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else? Sorry. Anything else?
No.
Nope. Okay.
Done.
All right. Mercenary 1. Once again, having received no orders. Oh, I have slash selected. Not Mercenary 1. Which one's closer? Blood Beast 6 is closer. Using his combat rifle. With a hit. Dealing 2 damage. Mercenary 2. Also, target 6. Combat rifle. Hitting. Dealing 2 damage as well. Mercenary 3. Which one's closer? 6 is still closer. As Mercenary 3 begins to make his attack, Jack, you, in your own head, you feel the thoughts, the process of a military mind. Not like a strict military mind, but one that is seasoned in combat. Aim small, miss small. As a shot fires. It'll roll that damage. So dealing the damage, and then as the shot fires and the damage goes in, you also just like you get the feeling of in your own body somehow as if it's happening to you. Blast, ammo's out. Where's the other mag? And as these thoughts are going through your head, you're getting these feelings, more so feelings than just thoughts. You see the Mercenary 3 sitting there ejecting the magazine that he has in his rifle and reaching for another one. Scientist Sung. I'm going to... Yeah, we're just going to start skipping him because he's just going to stay back there. Blood Beast 3, having moved under commands, is going to attack Stuffy. Missing. Blood Beast 6 will attack Fizzgig. Also missing. Gate Guardian once again reaches into the air. This time he brings up the crystal-like thing that he's wielding, and a much brighter, more intense green color light envelops the cave, nearly to the point of blinding you. Not quite like a flashbang would, but very close to it. When the light dies down, you see that the two remaining blood beasts with this radiated eye seem to have bulked up a little bit.
Okay.
Bane's turn.
Alright. Try to bite to 6. And missing.
Anything else?
No, not for him.
Betsy?
Just stand there and take a defensive pose.
All right. Stuffy.
Can't get to my guy. Stuffy gonna attack whatever 3, I think that is. All right.
That's a hit.
Mm-hmm.
Dealing 8 damage. Very nice.
Prone.
Yes, prone. Bizgig.
Get another attack on Blood V6.
Target. That is a hit. Target before you roll damage.
Okay, I thought he was targeted. And it was showing that he was, so...
I'm on Fizzgig. It is now.
Okay.
It was not shown on this side. Yeah. Anyway, roll damage.
I guess I hadn't selected Fizzgig on the thingy.
5 damage.
Right.
Very good. All right. That was the end of the round 3. Back to the top of the round.
Did Sam come with us or no?
No.
Okay, that's fine. I just couldn't remember.
Sam was something I haven't decided yet.
Yeah, that's, like I said, bolted probably.
All right. The radiated eye. Target Jack. Once again. Good night. I will give you guys an action point.
Yeah, I was about to say, you're probably just going to give us an AP, aren't you?
4 damage after resistance. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 radiation damage.
Okay.
How much radiation damage is that now?
That would be 9.
Where does that leave you? That leaves you at 1 hit point left, correct?
Yes.
Okay. As the radiation damage hits you, before the actual blast, this thing, these radiated beams are coming out are both physical and radiation. The radiation hits you first before the physical blast does. I'm sorry, it's the other way. The physical blast hits you, then the radiation hits you. As this radiation hits you, you feel your ghoul DNA taking over again. But this time, instead of being completely beaten back by your human DNA, it's only pushed back so far. You would say that you're feeling about like you did a year or 2 after the initial exposure to radiation that you experienced. At this moment right now, you can now for sure tell that you're in connection with the mercenary towards the front there. You don't know that you can do anything with that connection yet, but you know now that you can accurately predict his actions. Slash, your turn.
Okay. Alrighty. I'm going to do a couple non-combatable things here. I am going to, seeing this radiation fly around and such, I'm going to take a Rad-X. Rad-X is a preventative. It gives me a DR of 6 to radiation.
All right.
So I guess that's my minor action.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to walk over to Jack. I see that Jack probably, well, he's been hit twice with this. I'm going to walk over to him. Does he look like he's beat the heck and back with this radiation or something?
You would notice that his nose seems to be degrading again.
I'm going to pull out a super stim pack
Okay.
and jam him with that. It would be 8 hit points.
All right. Recover 8 hit points, Jack.
Okay.
Take that off my. Only had one of them, but. Okay. So I have to. Let's see. I guess that's my. I'm going to spend an AP for that minor action.
Okay.
And then, with my action, I'm going to turn around and target that blood beast. I need a difficulty of 2 because of the distance.
Okay. You can still, you only move 2 squares. You can still move the rest of your 5 square.
All right.
Since I've been playing Baldur's Gate 3 and I see that they're in the mechanics of D&D, at least in the way the Baldur's Gate 3 does it, you can move before and after attacking as long as you still have movement left. I am going to now allow that.
Okay. All right, cool. I'm going to move up behind Betsy.
Okay.
And target that would be, well, technically I'm targeting the eye, but.
Well, then I get to choose which blood beast takes damage.
Okay. All right. So let me untarget.
You can choose to go for the blood beast, or if you go for the eye, then I will, using the logic I've created. Okay.
No, I'm going for the eye. Yeah. So.
All right.
1 AP for targeting. Rifle. There we go.
All right. So it'd be 1 difficulty, 4 successes, 3 action points. Which one should take it? That one's got that. So yeah, it will actually be 6 that ends up taking it. Now that I'm looking at them, and so yeah, roll damage.
2 extra rounds for damage. I get a burst of 3. So I am.
Where will you put those 3?
We'll continue to shoot at the eyeball.
All right. The blood beast 6 will continue to take that damage, thus eliminating himself.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
No, I think I'm good.
All right. Jack, your turn.
Okay.
Having still the radiation damage that you have, with that not gone, you are still feeling the thoughts and motivations of Mercenary 3. He is currently, he's feeling optimistic about this. The blood beasts are going down quite quickly. He's only been hit once, but it seems like you and your buddy are, really drawing the ire. So his thoughts are, if those two go down, then I'll run. But as long as they're still standing, we could do this. And you can tell that he's also planning. He's trying to get another shot in on the last remaining blood beast,
All right.
since it's closest and easiest shot for him.
And combat rifle. Nice.
Action point for you.
Which gets turned into damage. Yay.
All right, hold on. Oh,
Oh. Too early. So that goes to, I'm guessing, the blood beast.
yeah, it's going to. Let me adjust a couple things here. Let's do the blood beast down here. Total of 6 damage. Yep, there we go. Okay. Yeah, the blood beast rotates into to take those shots. You would have to move to here. So when I'm able to see it, I may not catch it every time, but when I do see it, a very clear movement that would have to be taken. I will do attacks of opportunity, which in this case, Stuffy gets an attack of opportunity on the blood beast.
And misses.
Misses. All right. Okay. Anything else, Jack?
No.
All right. Mercenary 1. Targeting the blood beast. Combat rifle. That's a hit. Giving you guys an action point. Damage. 2 damage. Mercenary 2. Same target. Oh gosh. He'll run out of ammo after dealing the damage. Hey. 2 action points for you guys. Dealing 3 damage and killing the beast. The Gate Guardian doesn't seem to actually do anything this time. He seems to be refocused on the gate. And it is Bane's turn.
Alright. So, move up. And try to put the bite on this radiated eye. Okay, that happened.
That's weird.
Eight, 11, 12, 16.
Yeah. So one of those was just one off.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll lock that one of those.
Oh,
So that's that.
All right.
That's Bane.
That's Bang. All right. Betsy.
She's gonna hold her action. If anything starts to move towards us, she's gonna charge.
Okay.
And if I remember correctly, doesn't she have like a? Forgot. I might be thinking about something else. Does she have like a charge ability or something like that? Do the Brahmin have that?
No.
Okay. All right. I might be
She
thinking about
doesn't
something.
anyway.
Yeah. Gotcha. All right.
She's got the headbutt is what her thing
just
is.
the headbutt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Stuffy.
Okay. So he'll come around. Target. Attack.
A hit.
Roll damage.
Yep.
All right. Just making sure. All right.
Alrighty.
Oh, damage just sinking.
Fizzgig.
Alright, so move up. And try to... Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yes, I'm going to luck that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
You get an action point for that crit. Or double success and damage.
Spend it. Oof.
Okay. So that's 2 damage. Alright.
All right.
Once again, have to retarget the freaking...
Chop it around. The radiated eye. It will continue to target Jack. Three damage after reduction and 2 radiation damage.
Maybe I should have hit Jack with it.
Alright.
Jack, you feel your ghoul DNA taking over even further at this point. I got a feeling that you're intentionally letting your radiation build up. As your ghoul nature continues to come back in, you start to feel the tendency to just go after everything. The scientist standing behind you begins to look a bit more appealing a target than the radiated eye. As do the mercenaries nearby, except for the one whom you're starting to feel his thoughts, his emotions stronger now, as you do from the radiated eye and the other irradiated creatures in the cave here.
Okay.
Slash, your turn.
Oh. Oh, I got a target.
You have 2 targets. You got
Okay.
Stuffy targeted.
My bad. There we go. Oh, there you go. Thank you very much. All right. I'm going to take a shot at that radiated eye. And
All right.
hopefully this time I can hit it. Let 5 roll over. Okay, so in addition. And
Well, that's a hit. Now hit
Well, that's
12. Your target number is 14, so that's a hit.
Oh yeah, okay, all right, cool. Yeah, I forgot. All right, that's a hit. Then I won't spend luck. Okay, good.
All right, roll damage.
Damage, 2 extra rounds. Big 1 damage, 3 burst.
That is spread, not burst.
How do? Oh, I accidentally
Shotgun.
hit the wrong, pushed the wrong button.
What did you?
It has the same damage quality. And
well, you shot with a
everything.
combat shotgun anyway, with your attack roll. So
Yeah, I didn't notice that the combat tracker was the weapons that had scrolled up. I didn't notice.
okay.
The assault rifle's on the top, and there's combat shotguns next to it.
Yeah.
So
At least you didn't roll with the assault rifle and roll the damage of the other one. It's the same weapon in both cases here, so it's not a big deal. Unless you want to redo the whole thing.
I don't know how you want to do it exactly.
That's up to you. I can undo the damage to the radiated eye, and then you can just roll again with your combat rifle with your assault rifle instead of the shotgun.
Yeah, did it spread it?
No, I will have to spread it.
Okay. It's the same damage and everything.
Okay.
Same target number and same damage. So it's just do the burst fire, 3 burst. So 3 more points of damage.
All right.
I guess yeah. Mm-hmm. It's pretty much been about the same thing anyhow. So.
All right. Anything else?
I don't think I have anything else that I can do really. No, there's nothing else I can do.
All right. Jack, your turn.
All right. Okay, so try to fire on the radiated eye. Got a hit.
Mm-hmm. Damage. That's 3. 3 damage applied after resistances. Anything else?
No.
No? Was that a no?
Did effect. So, but yeah, no.
All right. Mercenary 1. Within his range. That is a hit. No damage. I'll see if I can figure out why they're doing it as a 2. One of those descriptions have got to be wrong. Did Mercenary 1 go? I skipped over Mercenary 1 somehow.
Somehow, yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, buddy.
Mercenary 3. So they were effective against the blood beasts, but now
Not so much.
he'll run out of ammo. All right. Soon, he will step up to Jack here and is like, "You've got to stop him. He's almost done. Look, things are starting to dissolve." As he's telling you this, he points you to look backwards. You can see that the cave wall that was once there is now turning into nothingness. The two worlds have been together too long, or it's what the Gate Guardian is doing specifically. The worlds are beginning to disappear. You've got to go stop him. You got to get the radiation out of him, says the scientist as he tries to stay away from the ever-disappearing cave wall.
All right.
The Gate Guardian begins chanting. Up until this point, you've only heard the other creatures chanting, and now he is chanting. He seems to be just stringing words together in a way, but honoring and speaking of the radiance and the magnificence of radiation and enlightenment, and just how he's wanting to bring enlightenment and thanking whatever the powers of radiation that be to allow him to be the vessel of this. It is now Bane's turn.
All right. And spent one already. Swing. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna need the luck I've got. So,
Okay. Roll damage. Right.
well,
Bane will fall prone as his complication.
okay.
Betsy.
Let me look at Betsy real quick.
All right.
Betsy's gonna rush over and attack old eyeball here.
All right.
Two. There we go.
Ah, that's a good one. That gives you an action point back.
Oh. There you go.
3 damage after reduction. Very nice. All right. And my mouse double clicked without me trying to double click. Stuffy and then hairball. Or Stuffy and then Fizzgig.
Got it. Yeah, I think they've already got him. Yeah, I got him already. Targeted. Oh well.
All right. And Fizzgig.
Alright. Get on the right page. And make the attack. Miss.
So close.
All right. So we are at 3 hours. We're at the top of a round. We're going to go and call it right there.
Okay.
Let me get all that fixed. So in 2 weeks. I thought you guys might be able to get through it, but I think that first combat took a little bit longer than I was anticipating. But join us again for next session, which will be, oh, I don't have that in there apparently. So the 2nd of September will be the next session, where hopefully you guys will be able to finish with this here. You do have a few choices ahead of you. I think you guys may have a few hints as to what those choices are and to how these guys are operating here. I think maybe you have some of it figured out. We'll see. I hope everybody will join us in 2 weeks. Until then, we'll see you. Thanks for watching.